Okay, so writing just a little bit.
The bride and the...
We're mixing a juice tea, we don't drink. We will have the beer. That's good, yeah. Thank you.
You pass it to...
Please do not. Please do not take Rami.
No, it's okay. I don't drink.
You don't drink? No? No?
Hi.
Wait.
But you know, just for the game.
לחיים, לכבוד הזוג החדש,
המקסים והנפלא.
חוזר לארץ אלוהה סטייט.
To the new couple
to celebrate his wedding.
stay to celebrate our wedding.
Namaste. Aloha. Mahalo.
L'chaim, Rami.
120.
חי.
Chicken please.
Chicken here. I had chicken here.
Oh, I have chicken salad.
Oh, no, chicken salad is coming. You get the chicken base and chicken here. And the steak.
Steak. A Greek steak.
Wow. Greek. All the way from Greek. Israeli Sabra volleyball player. Hey, shalom. Look.
שלום.
They're the bring my Maslama.
The lamb soup, lucky medium, sir, yeah?
אנחנו בשידור חי, רמי?
לא,
לא בשידור חי, מצלמה?
בשידור מת.
שידור מת.
בשידור מת. אוי, אוי.
ובכן, זה ספנה קופיטה, זה... It's like Israeli dish from Sami, but anyways, I will enjoy it. What do you got there?
I don't know. All kind of stuff.
So kebabs, maybe.
Shawarma,
The baby gives me non-stop. What do you guys do? That's what we did already.
That's wedding preparation. Wedding schedule.
John?
Super handsome man, so handsome. David.
Otherwise you get dizzy.
What did you want?
Yamit.
Yamit, big film.
Film.
Camera
okay.
panning to
זה
us.
הסיפור שלה, this is our story, so it's
תגידי למצלמה. סיפור מעניין מאוד. סיפור מעניין מאוד.
אני רצה, should I just do it in English? Sorry.
Yeah.
But then I know, yeah. So they asked me how did he, well actually they didn't ask me, I was just telling you heard how he proposed to me, and they said no. So the story goes like this. So on December 31st, he asked me to go out somewhere. And I was thinking, yeah, and I was thinking like, it's probably, you know, like New Year, not really celebrating it. I am, but not really, because it's Israel, you know. And I'm going like, oh, okay, I'll go with you, you know. It's like, and then he said it was noon time, and he says, dress really nice. And I go, why do you need to dress really nice in the middle of the day? so I dressed, and we went on a train to Tel Aviv because nobody really wants to drive to Tel Aviv. It's kind of crazy driving there. We couldn't find any parking. So we took the train, and then we end up in this huge mall. And on top of the mall, there's two huge tall buildings with the twin towers, and they call the Israeli building. And he asked me, he said, okay, Now we're going to the 50th floor, and I looked at him, and I said, I can't go there. I have a fear of heights. I ruined all his plans.
If you were an elevator, you would never know.
Yeah, so I said, I have a fear of heights. I'm sorry, I cannot go up there. And he go to the 50th floor, and I said,
Tel Aviv.
yeah. And I was trying to talk to him out of it. I said, there's so many beautiful restaurants right here on the first floor. Why would you want to go all the way to the heavens? And then he goes, well, it's a beautiful restaurant up there. I reserved a place, and I felt really bad for him because he really tried. So I was trying to get over my fear of heights. And he said, just hold my hand, close your eyes, pray, meditate, it's going to be okay. So, okay.
I've never seen her pray so hard in her life. Wow.
So anyway, so we went elevator, and I'm like, my heart is just really racing from fear. Because in this elevator, it takes like few long seconds to go up to the 50th floor. It's just not a good feeling for someone that have fear of heights. It is right. And anyway, we get there, this beautiful restaurant with this gorgeous view of all of Tel Aviv. And then he said, oh, I just reserved a table right by the window. And I said, good job. I can look down. I pass out. I said, can we sit down by the curtain? So
She wasn't laughing like this.
I wasn't laughing. I was like, I can't sit there. Can you sit by the curtain, please? Poor guy. So he just went along with it. He said, okay. So we sat down by the curtain. So I will not see the views. And that's the whole point, is to see the view,
With her
right?
back to
People
the
pay,
view.
so much money, right, just to see this view. And I'm like, oh. And I'm sitting down and kind of relaxing a little bit, looking behind my back, looking at the windows in the back, trying to kind of look at the view, kind of feeling a little better. We order really good food, and then something came out about new beginning, because about the new year and all that. And I said, I have a really great verse from Proverbs about new beginning. ספר משלי. And he said, talking about new beginning, I have something for you. And he came with a backpack, and he pulled out...
Big backpack.
Yeah. And he pulled out this, wrapped up the gift, and he gave it to me. And I unwrapped it, and then I pulled out this collage of 5 pictures. And the first picture was 2 little kids on a tricycle, because we always laugh about we call his car a
Tricycle.
A tricycle. I don't know. It's just kind of joke we have. Because anyway. So it says in Hebrew, me and you on a tricycle, 2 little kids. And then the rest of the pictures were of me and him taking a selfie of us in so many different places.
In beautiful different places that we had fun together.
Yeah. And then there were words about each picture. So the first one says Bell, the other one says you, and then Mary, and then the me was just above your head, right? The wording me, and with a question mark. And soon as I saw it, my heart just dropped, and I said, I gotta go to the bathroom. Sorry.
I have to think. I have to think.
She has really prayed hard.
I really gotta go to the bathroom now. So anyway, I run to the bathroom. Poor guy, I'm leaving him there like 15 minutes. I'm in the bathroom.
מקלחת קרה.
לגמרי. I'm like praying. I'm like, what do I do? It's like, and anyway, so I'm coming back, I'm sitting down, and I'm looking at him, and I said, maybe I didn't get it right. And I said, is this a question? And he said, you see the question mark? And I said, yeah. And then I was silent for like a few long minutes, and he was changing colors so bad, and then he turned blue, like solid blue, and I thought he was gonna pass out. like
Blue,
a shirt.
green, yellow.
He was like totally blue. I was like, oh my gosh, the poor guy, I gotta tell him something because this is just not right. So I have to get over the fear of, it wasn't about him, it was my own fear of, being married. It's
Did
like,
you tell him
like,
about your husband and 3 kids here?
get out of here. My own fear of being married again,
She said lots of
my own
people
fear of
have
losing
wife.
my independence
Lots of people
in
have
some ways. All that's what's going through my head. Like, wow, this is such a serious, thing, to commitment. And then I looked at him and I was thinking, like, this is my best friend here. This is the person that was there for me since the time I got to Israel. And this is the person that really helped me the most, more than my family, more than anybody else since I came to Israel. So I was thinking all this was going through my mind, and I was kind of weighing this in my heart, and I said, and then it just came out of me, and I said, yes. And so when I say yes, he jumped out of his seat. His collar turned back to red. And he
Like
gave me-
now, like now.
And then he gave me a big hug, and he said, well, I have something else for you. And he pulled out this little bag and a card. And I opened the card first, and it was a beautiful card. It was written on one side in Hebrew and one side in English. And it was just so beautiful. Anyway, I don't remember what it says right now, but it was very beautiful, very touching. He's a good writer. And then I opened the bag, and inside the bag was another bag, and another bag, and another bag, and in the end of all those bags was a box. And it was a box. And then I opened the box, and this is the ring. This ring.
Oh, beautiful. Gnuva, huh? Gnuva.
Gnuva, legמרי. And anyway, so then we looked at each other and we said like, what finger do we put it on if we are getting engaged? And we have to Google that because we totally forgot. It's like, okay, Jewish couple getting engaged, what finger should it be on?
Yes, you get married and you engage.
Let's find out.
And it's the same finger. So, okay, we'll put it on the same finger. And yeah, this was like 27 years ago. Exactly.
Did you hear this story before? I never told you.
I got the pictures as soon as you guys got engaged, but that's all I got. I only got the pictures. I never got the story. I got it like January 1st. I got the pictures, but I had no story.
You never asked.
January 1st, she told me not to tell anybody. So I never heard the story. So
You never told her the story.
No, I just told her because so Anna is the first one that she told that she is engaged or getting married.
yeah.
She said, and you told me don't tell anyone. So I
Like the whole island.
yeah. So it's like, okay, I'll keep it quiet and we'll pray for her and wish her all the best. And then so when we got engaged, because I knew she will understand my fear of getting married, and she just got married, so I knew she will understand what I'm going through. So I said, Eliana, okay, this is what happened. Pray for me. And in fact, Eliana helped us a lot when we came because we didn't know how to go about getting married. And we didn't know how to go about legally getting married in Hawaii. It's a kind of different process. So she really helped us to guide us because she just been there not too long ago and she knew exactly where to go and what to do. And she made the appointments for us. And, without her, we probably would not be able to get married. We didn't know how to go
You
about
would
it.
have been
would've.
married on Friday, but not legally married, and you would have gone back not
She's the
legally.
one that kind of told us, hey, you can't do it that way. You have to go the other way. Otherwise, we wouldn't have done it. Yeah.
You would have come here for nothing.
We just would have been unofficial. That's it. In the eyes of God, it's unofficial.
That's a
That's what I told her
But you still have to do it legally, though.
to. We live in this world. We got to do our best to be legal. In all ways.